Hey guys, this is Diana Ballard, and welcome to the Mom Training Podcast, where we discuss the skills and strategies to create possibilities in motherhood and make it more fun, efficient, organized, and peaceful. You can find more information or connect with me online at dianaballard.com or at Diana Ballard Live on social media.
I'm alive and well. I am alive and well. When was the last time you did something stinking fun? When was the last time you did something adventurous? When was the last time you did something that filled your body with dude, whoa, man, I haven't felt like that in a long time, man. That is a rush. When I'm talking about a rush, I'm talking about when have you done something completely out of your norm and tried it out? And maybe it sucked and maybe it didn't. We're talking about this today because I've been on a good one, and I'm going to tell you what started being on a good one. Buying a package of sardines. You're like, Diana, what the freak are you talking about? Yeah, life was going on, just its normal thing, and there I was at Costco, and there was a lady literally buying a humongous box of sardines. So, I'm kind of a curious type, so I said, what are you doing with all those? What are you doing with hundreds of sardines, And she went on with the most passionate rant of how stinking awesome these sardines were. It was her daughter's main source of protein, yada yada. She puts them on everything. They're just the best ever, and this is the best brand, and you should totally get some because of this. And so I was like, you know what? I am going to buy these sardines. Yep, I'm going to buy them. So I did. I bought a 6-pack of sardines from Costco. Now I could have started with 1 can and I went for 6. And I've never tried sardines before in my life, right? Because sardines, little tiny fishy fish with eyeballs looking at you, right? But these ones were skinless and boneless. They didn't have any eyes or anything like that. So me and my daughter and I, we rushed home and we opened up a can and put some mustard and stuff in them, and I had her try it first. So I was like, girl, you try it. It's awesome. Yeah. And I'm sitting over there like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing this right now. This is going to be intense. Right? So she tried it and she loved it. And I was like, great. That's because they're so yummy. Right? It's mommy's turn. So anyway, I ended up making fish cakes out of these sardines. And dude, they were so freaking delicious. But I want to tell you what that did to me. Now you're like, Diana, it was just buying a thing of sardines. No, it really wasn't. It was way more than that. I tried something new, and it was as simple as buying a package of sardines. How often do we think that pushing our comfort zone or trying something new that could be potentially exciting or adventurous has to be some big, humongous thing? Why do we always assume that's if I'm going to do something out of my comfort zone, it's going to be skydiving 10 years down the road? No, I encourage you to skydive next month or, in the near future, next week. Go do it if you're going to do it. But it doesn't have to be something big like that to spark something in us. I feel like as moms, especially if you're a routine person, I love routine. I teach routine. I breathe routine. It is you want to sing me a song, just sing me routine over and over again. I'm just kidding. But no, really, I am a routine person, and I love schedules. I love figuring out the best strategies of how to do things, and I'm gonna dig into this, and cool, I learned that here, and so I'm gonna implement that here, and this will go so much smoother next week because of this. And so maybe you're a spontaneous person, you try random things all the time, but there's some of us who are man, I stick to this, and I do fun things, but they're very well planned in. And, we plan in fun things, but it's because they're planned in. And then, you get to Costco and you're talking to some passionate lady about sardines, and you're like, you know what? I am going to step out right now. I'm going to step my little booty out and buy me some sardines. Now, whatever it is for you that sparks like a moment of excitement, of adventure, try it. I've also recently signed up for a hip hop class, which I have never hip hop danced before. Like, I can get my booty on. I'll tell you that right now. Okay. Like in high school, I was a booty dancer, like with that hip hop music. Like I can get down, but I've never ever, well, I guess when I was little, but I mean, as my adult career, whatever, I have never done choreography. Okay. So me stepping into this hip hop class that starts in like a couple weeks is going to be quite interesting. Am I going to be the least experienced there? Probably. Am I probably going to sweat my buns off and be like some sweaty mess? Yeah. I'm just planning on it. Gonna show up and be there. But it's in like trying out those new things. Like, I'm going to go take like a Zumba class. I'm going to go and take an art class for fun. I'm going to sign up to, sell some of my crafts. I'm going to start my own little small business, like whatever it is for you. Do it. Push your comfort zone in some way. And you might find that it's like quite exhilarating to do so. And just pushing past that scary moment of like, I don't know what I'm doing here. I literally am going to probably suck really bad right now. But getting past that moment, literally, just push past the moment. Like, ignore that feeling of like, man, I'm going to suck at this. I'm going to, like, this is totally new for me. I have no idea what I'm doing, if I'm even in the right place. Just start asking questions. Start doing what you need to push that comfort zone and bring yourself joy. Because of those sardines, there have been multiple, like handfuls of new moments in the last couple months that have literally brought me to life. Like, I literally haven't felt this alive in a long time. Now, there are lots of reasons for that, right? And there are lots of reasons and seasons where we may not feel as alive and on top of our game. But I want you to think about the last time you pushed your comfort zone. The last time you did something where you're like, dude, I don't even know. I think my chest might explode right now because it's like, holy crap, I can't believe I just did that. Go sing up karaoke. Go, sign up for some performance thing. Like, I don't know. Like, what can you do to push your comfort zone? Just a little bit, and then just a little bit more, and just a little bit more. And all of a sudden you're like, man, I'm getting good at this. I'm having fun. I've made friends over here. This is so awesome. And maybe it could be even like planning something fun with your family, fun with your kids, really being yourself with your kids, choosing to laugh at situations in your home instead of not. I promise you that if you push your comfort zone just even a little bit, of trying something new, a new recipe. It could be like a local mom meetup group, a homeschool group, if that's what you're doing, or maybe a dance class for you to get more exercise and be able to learn how to do choreography. I mean, it could be little tiny things. And here you are now capable of doing things that maybe you thought was outside of your realm. And I want to throw a disclaimer here. I'm not saying that if you've been thinking about something that could potentially destroy your family, like picking up drinking, finding a new person to sleep with. I'm not saying do something like that. That's not the comfort zone I'm talking about. I'm talking about a harmless, fun comfort zone push that can just bring you to life. So your assignment for this week is to find something that maybe you've wanted to do for a long time. Kind of like, what? I've debated cutting my hair. I've debated maybe taking that cooking class or a ballroom couples class with my spouse. There's a couple things I've been putting off for a long time because of my darn comfort zone. I want you to think about that. What have you been putting off because of your comfort zone? Fear is not our friend. Yes, it can protect us in certain circumstances, but there's a little too much fear in the world right now towards trying new things, being who we want to be, even just being ourselves right now. So this week, find something that either is like bold in the sense of like, hi, I really, really like jazz music. And I know that it sounds like elevator music, but I'm just going to declare right now that I like it. So think about that thing, just one thing, of how you can push your comfort zone to do something that maybe you've wanted to for a really long time, but have put off because you're scared to do it. And as you do it, you sign up for that thing, you show up for something, you speak up for something. Notice how it makes you feel and choose to feel life from it. Don't worry if it's perfect. Just let yourself try something new. And not only that, come tell me about it. Because I love hearing stuff like that. You're awesome. You go push that comfort zone, mama. You love on those little kiddos and squeeze them and just kiss them and just enjoy the crap out of them. You have a great day, and we'll see you next week on the Mom Training Podcast.
Thank you so much for tuning into the Mom Training Podcast. If you liked what you heard, I would so appreciate a rating and review from you on any platform you listen to this on. If you have any questions or podcast ideas, you can message me on my social media at Diana Ballard Live or shoot me an email on my website. See you next week.